Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where it's a new week and a new model reveal. Again, it's for 40k. This one gives us a look at the newest member of the Black Templars crusading force, the Execrator. The Execrator will make sure you keep your vow to kill absurd amounts of heretics. I mean, I don't need you to push me into it. If he's going to keep tally for me, that will be helpful though. Space Marine chaplains are wrathful and uncompromising. But when you have a chapter like the Black Templars who already fight with the fury of 1,000 suns, it takes a special kind of righteous rage to stand out from the pack. Those who find their true calling bellowing sermons from the front lines find new purpose among the Emperor's Crusaders. And any with a particular predilection for smashing skulls in close combat are given the special rank of Execrator. What do we think? We have some other pictures down below which points at quite a few model options, quite a few different, weapon options. There's a different head as well. You would always go Skull Mask, I think, with the Black Templars. But again, I feel like this is a bit of a Wolfguard Battle Leader or Wolf Priest kind of vibe where you've got a kit, comes with a few options, you can use them on other parts of your Black Templars army in this case. I like the pose, but I don't know if I like the model. If that makes sense. I'm not sold. I think that the Crusader Ancient that we saw last week is more interesting, let's put it that way. But I suppose a Chaplain is kind of like a Chaplain. And there we have our other options. Different Crozius. But it doesn't show any other ranged weapons, pistols or anything, but you do get the power sword, and it looks like you've got a, whatever that thing is, some sort of reliquary. But again, it could also just be customization stuff for other characters in your army. So yeah, it's Iron Halo's different as well. So there is quite a few. The tilt shields, no it's not. There is different options. There's a few different options, which isn't bad. But I don't know if I'm sold. I'm not getting that, wow, he looks cool, he stands out from the crowd vibe. But then the Black Templars probably don't care about that. It is the divine duty of the Execrators to ensure the Black Templars' holy vows are fulfilled in battle, inspiring comrades with their own feats of martial prowess. They are often the first through the breach and the last to fall, terrifying enemies with the sheer brutality of their assaults, spurring allies to join them in the melee. Accordingly, their remorseless persecution drives the unit they join into a berserk fury, letting them charge in the same turn as they advance, useful, especially for Black Templars, and with him being in Tacticus armor he can join Sword Brethren. This makes a tooled up squad of Sword Brethren, as I just stated, into a terrifying cruise missile of a unit, if missiles were made of blades and hammers, even before factoring in the Execrator's own fighting skills. If you opt to leave the Pyre Pistol at home, Pyre Pistol, okay, he can pack a master-crafted power sword. I wonder if it's just classed as power weapon, but the profiles are the same so you can use whatever you want. In addition to his Crozius, giving the mad lad 8 2-damage attacks every time he fights. For a character of a Chaplain level, I guess yes it is a lot. It depends how they've differentiated the strength. And if it's twin linked, we need to know a little bit more, but 8 2-damage attacks, you're never going to turn down. From one character, it's a nice little extra to another unit. Sword Brethren, I think you can take in 10 men units as well, so that's probably quite a lot of attacks already. He's going to be a nice buff character for whatever unit he joins. You'll be able to get your hands on the Execrator as well as the spiffing new Crusade Ancient when Codex Supplement Black Templars arrives on the scene later this year. Take that as any time between the next 3 weeks and the next 3 months. Yeah, he's okay. I much prefer him with the sword. I think there's a few little kit bashy bits that I would do with the model. If I was going to tweak a few things, always go with a skull helmet. I quite like the pose and the leaning forward. It is like he's charging through the breach. Probably go power sword. I would tweak the Crozius. I'd probably go with that Crozius to be honest. But I'd tweak it so that it is just at more of an angle from the wrist, as if he's swinging it, or he's about to swing it as he's going through. I think that's the bit that puts me off, but everything else is quite nice. He's got that Custodian Blade Champ vibe to him, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. I don't know if he's individual enough, but then the Black Templars have such a nice range, don't they? Yeah, it's I find it interesting that they're getting 2 characters, but it is 2 HQs that they do probably need. Are we seeing, just like we did with Space Wolves, sort of like we did with the Dark Angels, that we didn't see with the Blood Angels, but are we starting to see more HQ options that will then become, okay, so the Black Templars have this guy, you don't have a normal chaplain. Is that where we're going with this? Are we going to see next edition with 11th, which is what I felt with the Space Wolves, where it's Codex Space Wolves, Codex Black Templars. They probably don't have enough units. I don't know. I think that 11th is going to shake things up. I really hope that it does. But we'll see. We don't know. They're not saying that at all. That's just a hunch that I have with how we've seen the other things go. Certainly with the Chaos Codexes. Yeah, if I was a fan of the Black Templars, I'd probably love this. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.